All right, we're still in September. Book 159 is A Haunting in the Arctic by C.J. Cook. And this was an audiobook for me. It is two parallel stories. One, in the 1800s, Nikki has been kidnapped and she's on a whaling ship. And so there's sort of a whole story around her being on that ship and some underlying story around that. And then the other part of the story is in 2003. Dominique is sort of a urban explorer, and she is exploring the wreck of that ship in Iceland. And there are like 3 other people on that ship with her exploring. So this is sort of a slow burn horror story. For me personally, there were some holes in the plot, which was fine. It kind of ended up being, I would say, a vacation read for me. So I gave it a 3. Book 160 is The Worst Hard Time by Timothy Egan. And this is the story of the American Dust Bowl, which I didn't know that much about. I think a lot of people think that The Grapes of Wrath is about that. But he points out that that family was actually not in the Dust Bowl. They were actually in another area of the country. But, it was during the time of the Depression, and there was a lot of things going on. So he tries to really personalize the story by bringing stories of various families. So I did learn some stuff. At times it was a little dry, so I probably gave this, I would say, a 3. Book 161 is The Kite Runner by Khalid Hosseini. Very good book. I would say 4.5. It's the general story of Amir from his kind of early childhood in Afghanistan. He lives in a kind of rich family, has a great life. He has a friend, Hassan, who is actually the son of their servant. And it follows his life from childhood up to the time that Russia invaded Afghanistan and him and his father needed to leave. And they ended up in San Francisco. And there's sort of a full circle story that comes around when he goes back to Afghanistan to visit a dying friend. It was very good. It really gives you a glimpse in what life was like pre-Russia invasion and then up to the point where the Taliban has taken control of Afghanistan. So good writing, great story. I really recommend this book.